Hello friends, welcome to my channel UXable. Today I'll be talking about the best UX practices. If you like my video, please subscribe to the channel and please give a comment below. So let's go through some of the best examples that I have created for you guys. So the first one is about the logo usage. So if we see on the left hand side, this is kind of a do's and don'ts of the logo usage. So it's clearly visible. Your logo should be always start from the left hand side of your website, that is the navigation part. Your logo should not be on the right hand side. So placing your logo on the left hand side has the advantage of the brand recall for the users. So always remember this point. Your logo should be always start from the top left corner of your website in your navigation. Second one is the visual hierarchy. So on the left hand side, on the right hand side, if you see the do's and don'ts. So this is kind of example for a typical card where we have an image description or a product description, where you have an image, this is a placeholder, and then we have a content, laptop, the description and the amount, and some description, the offer price. So your content should be placed more visual hierarchy. So it is easier for the user to scan the content and make the decision in a quick way. So it has a better conversion rate. This on the right hand, which you see example, it has a better conversion rate. If you see, it's much easier to scan the content. Now we'll go to the third one, that is call to action, that is CTA button. Okay. Now if we see on the left hand side again, so there are two action buttons. One is primary action button and one is secondary action button. So submit one is the primary action button. So we should not confuse user or give two options for the user which one to choose, because both has equal weightage, visual equal weightage, right? So we should focus more on primary button rather than the secondary button. So we should give some kind of a secondary color or a link color to this cancel button. So the focus should be more on the submit button, that is primary button. Okay, so now the fourth one is the menu items. I'm sure that you must have seen this a lot of time in your mobile app or in website. If you see a menu card or menu drop down, the content in the menu is laid out without the icons. It's just simple, right? The content, my account, scan code, my documents, notifications, etc. Whereas on the right side, when you see if the menu icon along with the icons, which is the contextual icons, that is much easier for the user to relate. Okay, and it's kind of more interactive rather than just placing the text. Let's move to the fifth one, that is button and labels. Okay, so this is one of the basic mistake that I've seen across the internet. People or the designers who make these kind of mistakes never place the content in two lines. Try to make it, the verbiage or the term should be in one line. Try to make it more short, which is easier for the user. So like confirm your order, it should just put it in a simple way, confirm order, right? We'll move to the sixth one, that is form fields. Placing the labels in two columns or two lines, in a single line, two labels rather, in other words. So if you see on the left hand side, the user will go from here or here. There's always a confusion for the user. So always place your label stacked below each other. That is much easier for the user to go through the fields, labels, and it's easier for the user to scan and navigate. Seventh one, and the second last one, is the primary action. So remember Fitts law, keeping the target area shorter and size of the target larger. So it's easier for the user to scan the target. It's much more easy, visible on the right side. If you see this example, once the user go through this content and clicking the action button, it's much easier. The download progress bar. So on the right hand, see, this is the practice we should follow. Like I know how much percentage it has completed, how much time it is remaining. It's easier for the user to understand, okay, what is the system status right now. So that's it guys for today's video. I hope that you liked my video. In the next part, I'll cover another set of interesting example for you guys, which I have observed across the internet. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. See you soon. Thank you, guys.